There are lots of causes of car accidents. Texting and driving has been a big issue these days. It's actually very dangerous, but there's also drinking and driving. A lot of times it's people being in a hurry, just not looking where they're going, not paying attention when they're driving that multi-thousand-pound vehicle down the road. The thing that motivates me the most to help people that have been in a car wreck is to help them find justice. There's really nobody else out there that's going to do that. You know, they have no idea about the battles they're going to face with an insurance company, and I like taking on those battles. I like winning those battles and helping my client get what they deserve.
I've been handling personal injury cases on both sides of the docket for 20 years. It's crucial to hire an experienced personal injury attorney right after an accident because the insurance company, they've got a host of them on their side. Some common types of car accidents that we can help with are rear-end collisions, T-bone collisions, any rollover type of an accident, any accident involving a passenger in a vehicle, if the driver is responsible, any accident involving a bicycle or a motorcycle or a pedestrian, and we've also handled trucking accidents and handled motorcycle accidents. The insurance company will call you within hours of your accident and try to get you to accept a very small settlement, try to get you to give a statement to them on the phone. Maybe you were injured, but you won't know it until the next morning. If they get you to say, "I wasn't injured," then they can use that against you. My goal for each client that comes into our office is to make sure that they know that we care about them as an individual, to make sure that they understand that we're working hard for them and fast for them, and really to maximize their recovery. And of course, we don't charge any fee for it until we recover something at the very end.
It's easier said than done, but when you've been involved in a car accident, your anxiety level is high. You may not remember to do all these things, but do your best to try. To contact your insurance agent as soon as possible. To take pictures of the scene, to take pictures of the other vehicle. Take pictures of things that may be pertinent to the case, skid marks, debris in the road. But by all means, at the end of the day, contact an attorney. Someone who has been involved in a car accident or a truck accident should come to me because I am not willing to settle for what the insurance company will pay. My job is to take from the insurance company what my client deserves. I will be prepared. I will be ready. I will be happy to go to trial and to present my client's case in front of a judge or in front of a jury.
The person who is involved in an accident with an 18-wheeler needs to see an attorney and needs to see an attorney who is familiar with trucking cases because the rules are highly complex. Getting possession of the information that may tell the truth about why the accident occurred oftentimes is a matter of the lawyer's knowledge. He's got to know that that rule requires that particular piece of information to be kept, and he has to know where to go to get it. The typical tractor trailer is a very complex piece of machinery. It is carrying heavy loads, many times hazardous material. Both the driver and the vehicle must be in tip-top condition and shape. Otherwise, not just bad things happen, but catastrophic things can happen when that's not the case.
Anyone who's looking for a law office who needs assistance with a case, I would obviously recommend the law office of Carl A. Cicola. When you pick a lawyer, I think you should pick the lawyer based on logical, rational reasons, not based on who has the biggest billboard, who's on TV the most, who's on the side of most buses. This should be a profession and not a business. I'm not going to run a firm where it's a mill, where everything's based on volume. Every client that I represent in this office is going to know me, and I'm going to know the client because I'm going to deal with them directly. It's a privilege to be a trial lawyer. It also entails a great responsibility. You have this unique opportunity on any given day to walk into a courthouse. Where else can an average, everyday citizen put his case before 6 peers and he has the chance of going up against the biggest corporation in the country or the world and getting a fair shake and going to battle with them and coming out on top?
Since 1979, Summers & Wyatt was one of the original 3 firms throughout the state of Tennessee that handled mesothelioma, asbestos, and lung cancer cases. Jimmy Rogers, for the past 17 years, has been working with me in these cases, and we have successfully represented hundreds of clients in these unfortunate areas. We do not advertise on television, but we have much more experience and success than the vast majority of firms that choose to advertise in this area. When we have an asbestos-related disease, we try to determine to what products a worker has been exposed, or if there's second-hand exposure by a member of a family from that worker's clothing. We try to obtain for them the best medical treatment they can from a lung specialist. And thirdly, we either file suit and pursue litigation or attempt to try to negotiate with the various trusts that have been set up to obtain benefits like workers' compensation. Myself and Mario Shaw handle all types of criminal cases, from the lowest municipal or state court up to the United States Supreme Court, and also complex litigation in federal court involving all types of criminal offenses and appeals. In a criminal case, we try to investigate the case fully with the goal of trying to have a good preliminary hearing, which we never waive, getting prepared for trial or settlement if necessary, and in the unfortunate event that the case has to be appealed, that we will build the best appellate record to ensure and increase the chances for success on appeal. Jim Neal is my medical malpractice lawyer, and as part of our team concept, he and I work together on medical malpractice cases. Jim formerly worked as a defense lawyer for the medical profession and has many years of experience handling medical malpractice cases. We try to be honest and candid to our clients. We let them know of the risk. We let them know how things are proceeding. We let them know if we obtain favorable expert testimony, which is essential in a medical malpractice case. And we try to keep them informed all the way up to make a decision whether they wish to pursue this matter in court or try to resolve it through settlement. Since 1969, when I left the District Attorney General's office, my practice has been divided pretty much equally between personal injury and criminal law. We use a team concept. We have one lawyer assigned to the case primarily. We have another lawyer working with them. And of course, I try to supervise everything in the background. We prepare together as a team, we work together as a team, and we try to achieve great results as a team. We have been fortunate to obtain the highest legal ratings by organizations that rate them based on peer review, that is, fellow law firms, opponents, and also by clients. We do not buy TV advertising, we do not buy plaques, we do not do anything commercially to get the ratings that we've received. We represent a variety of individuals in both the personal injury and criminal law fields, hopefully in a professional and ethical way. We receive referrals from law firms, satisfied clients, and we believe that after 40 years, that the practice of law is still an ethical profession and not a business. Jeff Ruffalo has been with me over 20 years, handled all types of personal injury cases by either a defective product, automobile, boat, airplane, hurt on the job, tractor-trailer rig, or any type of situation where a person has sustained personal injury. A thorough investigation from the very onset is essential in obtaining a good result in any type of case. We attempt to get as much information as possible from our client, from any independent witnesses, professional witnesses such as doctors or engineers and so forth, whatever the particular case needs, to develop the case fully in order to obtain the maximum result for our client through any of the legal tools that we have at our hands.